And so I ended up just taking a chance to go for it because I had always had a desire to learn the language since I was in high school and probably even middle school. Just hearing speakers at St. Francis Indian School talk and the prayers during assemblies and different stuff like that. So I just decided to jump for the opportunity to learn.
I was working as a early childhood teacher for 19 years. During that time, whatever Lakota I knew, I would teach it to the kids, and I thought that if I knew more, that I would teach it.
Paying them to come in, I thought was a great idea because it is actually working. It is actually working because that's their full-time job. So if we're going to teach the Lakota language, I think the Lakota culture should go right beside it and go hand in hand, as long as we as Lakota people know who we are and pass it down to our children. It's gonna be sad if they grow up knowing that the language is gone and there's nothing to hold on for future generations. So I think revitalizing the language at any means possible is really important at this time.
The language really carries a lot of the culture in it. It's a way of life. It's like you can't separate the two.
What interested me was like the part about cultural identity, and I never knew what being Lakota meant. But now I see it's like how I carry myself as a Lakota person and as a woman too. The kinship and like our relationships, how you treat each other and stuff like that. That's what I've learned.
Both my parents are Lakota speakers, first language, and they never taught us because of the stuff that happened at the boarding schools. And during school, they used to punish them for speaking the language. So I have always had a desire to learn it, because when I used to go visit my relatives, they would all speak in Lakota. And so I had a desire to teach that to the children and to learn it myself.
Our 6 learners are in high demand for teaching. The communities are reaching out to us, to the program. The schools are reaching out because there's a shortage of Lakota language teachers on our reservation. And so what they learned and what they received, they're giving it back to the people in a good way. So I'm really proud of the learners, and I'm happy for Sichonkuko in doing their part in revitalizing our language on the reservation.